Some really unfortunate news, folks. The heart and soul of the New York Yankees, El Capitan Aaron Judge, appears he's going to miss more time. Let's take a look at this tweet. For the first time, Aaron Judge told reporters he tore a ligament in his toe. Previously, the team just said it was a sprain. Typical Yankees. Judge also said he still has pain while he walks. This is my take. I'm going to make it short and sweet. We all know the Yankees are horrible without Aaron Judge. Don't know how long he'll be out for. So prepare yourself for mediocre baseball. So with that being said, let's get to some messages on our Discord server. A few voice messages from a few of our NYYNEWS guys and some Yankees fans.
This is Casey Jones, a fan of the New York Yankees. The Yankees has been brutally struggling with their offense, and we have no left field. The Chicago Cubs are below 500. They're going to become a seller. We have plenty of prospects to make a trade, and we should get Ian Happ. We have no left field. He just hit 2 home runs in London, and he's a perfect fit. We also could make a trade additional for that. We could also make a trade with the Cardinals. They're going to become sellers. They're in last place. And Brandon Donovan is a perfect guy to play infield and outfield. Utility play, he could play third base as well. And we just have to eat up the salary of Donaldson because Donaldson is just not doing well. And either we let him go, eat the contract, or just leave him in the bench. But those are the 2 key players where the Yankees could boost their offense.
My mind is going crazy right now because how many players in history have dealt the same exact injury Judge is right now and plays through it, but have really good stats, great stats. Mike Piazza played a whole season with that at 3,100 a year. Many other players have done the same thing. Why is Judge out for an injury? You can wrap the toe tightly and let him play even as DH. It makes no sense. Give me a massive headache just thinking about this crap. Has to be a faked injury for some reason. Goodness.
Hola mi gente. Roberto Ruiz, a.k.a. Don Sicario. We have some tough news right now coming out by our very own Capitan Aaron Judge. It seems like the Yankees brass has been kind of lying to us. Again, what a surprise. He told reporters that he has a torn ligament on his toe. It still hurts him when he walks. He doesn't know when he's returning. He might start he might start working out or doing some baseball activities soon, but they're not even sure about that. If Aaron Judge is out for the majority of the season, with the way that this team is playing, pack it up, folks. Pack it up. Because this team doesn't know how to play baseball when Aaron Judge is in there. I don't understand what it is. I don't know if it's the roster construction. I mean, we can sit here and blame everything. Blame Boone, blame Cashman. You know, but at the end of the day, all they do is lie to us. How's Steinbrenner confused why the fans are upset? Maybe if you paid a little more attention, maybe if you listen to some podcasts, or to the radio, or read some newspapers, because he said he doesn't do either of those. He said he doesn't really pay attention to much of that. So, what are the Yankees going to do? Are they going to go all out this trade deadline to add somebody? Because they basically said there's nobody they can trade for that's going to produce the way Aaron Judge would. So you really can't replace him. How about this? Maybe make some multiple moves to kind of help out. There's a lot of players that I know they're saying there's not really much they can do this deadline. If Brian Cashman is as smart as he says he is, there should be some moves that he should be able to make to help this team out. If not, then it's a punt year. Because in the offseason, they didn't really make any moves. They brought back Aaron Judge, and they signed Carlos Rodon, who hasn't pitched yet. But I feel like once Rodon comes, he'll be able to help us out a bit. But right now, the pitching is not the problem. The bats are. The bats are completely lifeless at times. So what is this brass going to be able to do? What are they going to do this trade deadline to help this team out? If they don't do anything, it says it all. That just shows what direction they're going to this year, and it's a punt year. We have the baby bombers up. They're gonna, they're depending on them, and they're depending on who we have now, the veterans, the regulars. Rizzo, LeMahieu, Donaldson, Glaber, Stan. A lot of them haven't been producing. If you look down the list of the batting averages on this team, Billy McKinney has the highest batting average. And Aaron Bubble Booney Boone pinch hit Donaldson for him in a game to win the game against the Texas Rangers, which is a very winnable game. When the game counted, when all the chips were on the table, he pinch hit Donaldson. He put Donaldson in that position. He set him up for failure. And what does Donaldson do? He strikes out. Duh. Duh. This team is a mess. And I tell you what, for those of you who've been following me for a while, know how much I've been complaining. You guys already know what I've been complaining about. You already know what I've been saying. I mean, in off season, I said this was going to happen. This team was going to turn to poop. Because we're basically running it back with just a few minor details. But the regulars are still there. No additional bats. Well, you know what? Sorry, I'll take that back. Because the journeyman that Brian Cashman has brought on, Bowers and McKinney and these guys, Calhoun, who's hurt, he probably won't be back for a few weeks. They've been producing. It's just our regular guys that haven't done anything. I see them go up there, they swing at the first pitch. Like, I don't know what adjustments they're going to make. I don't know what they're looking for when they go up there. I don't know what the hitting coach is telling them. But, I mean, from what we've seen on the Anthony Volpe case with him and Austin Wells going over old tapes, eating some of that good chicken parmesan, and that's how they figured out he needed to make some adjustments. So, what the hell is this? What is our hitting coach doing? What is this brass? Like, what is the philosophy? Something needs to change, obviously. Why is it that the fans and the media we're all aware, but yet the Yankees aren't? Or are they? And they just are stubborn and they want to follow the process. I don't know. But listen, pray for your Yankee friends. Nothing wrong with them. It's just the Yankees are playing terrible. So, anyways, like and subscribe to this video. Leave your comments. Let us know your opinions. Remember, folks, at the end of the day, all of our opinions matter. If it's not for us, they're not getting no money. They don't have a business. They're playing in an empty stadium. So don't let none of these jabronis tell you that your opinions don't matter. So follow me on TikTok, Don Yankee 1. Follow me on Twitter, Don Sicario 1. Follow at NYYNEWS. Hit up the shop. Treat yourself. Gift yourself. But at the end of the day, remember, folks, hold it down.
This is Ruben with NYYNEWS. Breaking news has come out with Aaron Judge having a torn ligament in his toe. For those who are not aware, Aaron Judge had a toe injury from the Dodger Stadium. Ends up hitting his toe on the concrete. He got PRP shots in 2 different ligaments within his toe. And now supposedly has a torn ligament in his toe. A lot of people are saying, oh, this is the end. Judge is, out for the year. Yankees are not stating if that's true or not in terms of like the time frame. I did try to search as much as I could. Usually torn ligaments, they tend to heal in 3 to 6 weeks. So it makes me wonder if that torn ligament was from the initial collision. If that's the case, then we're already on its way to healing as it is. So I said like 3 to 6 weeks. Could we see him back in the next month? Probably. But then the question then comes, is he going to need surgery? And that's where if he gets surgery, then he's out completely for the year. So I don't think we'll get Judge back. That's just me. And honestly, this is the time to call up Florial. Go ahead and tell Florial, hey, you're playing every day in right field. Get in your play center when Bader's taking a day off. Have Bowers, be a DH, give Rizzo days off. I want to see what we have with these younger guys. Rizzo is not going to carry us to the playoffs. I don't trust in Stanton staying healthy enough. I mean, shoot, at this point, Stanton can do whatever he wants. I mean, I would love for Big G to stay healthy and perform and carry us. But I prefer at this moment, let's go ahead and let the young guys play. Call up Florial, call up Peraza, DFA Donaldson. Let's get some youth in there. Let's get them some reps, because at some point we need to go ahead and rip the Band-Aid off. That's my take. Aaron Judge, torn ligament in his toe. Does that mean he's out for the season? We don't know. It's a 3 to 6 week recovery from what I've seen online, but that could vary depending if he needs surgery or not. If that was the torn ligament as of now, then yeah, he's probably out for the rest of the year. But if that was from the initial collision, then he might come back still. But anyways, this has been Ruben from NYYNEWS.com. Like, share, subscribe, and comment on the video. Let us know your thoughts. Peace.